Yeah, I'm go. So basically, I have been thinking for something for some time now. This is now it's the moment. That guy, that blue guy, Pelagos became the new Arbiter. Shouldn't he supposed to have the same similar uh, knowledge power like Zovaal he used to have?
Not necessarily, because by becoming Arbiter, he doesn't necessarily have to possess the knowledge of Zovaal. He simply needs to be able to see the lives of all of those who had died. And this is where Blizzard could probably come up with some explanations as to the room.
I mean, I wonder if Zovaal saw that whatever he feared, should the new Arbiter able to do that too?
Oh, in that case, okay, so if that's what you mean, no. He would almost definitely not have seen that, because I think whatever Zovaal saw that scared him was in the life of someone. So there was someone that died, and in that life, Zovaal saw something that scared him enough to realize that the entire world is fucked if he doesn't act. So that would be something that only belongs to Zovaal right now. Now, in the future, there is an opportunity, of course, for Pelagos to see something similar. I wouldn't bank on that, though, because Pelagos seems to be far more duty-driven than Zovaal, because remember, Pelagos is not actually an Eternal One. Pelagos is just the Arbiter. As far as Eternal Ones go,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I would argue Pelagos is probably still below the other Eternal Ones, at least for now. And in that regard, I don't think Pelagos would act on his own. Pelagos would probably, if he did see something, Pelagos would go. And what's interesting is that Denathrius, in the final cinematic of Shadowlands, Denathrius is actually the one that tells Zovaal, "You should have come to us, brother. We could have found another way." As if at some point Denathrius did know why Zovaal was so afraid.
That.
Sorry, Digit, yeah?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it feels like at some point he did find out why Zovaal was so afraid. And he believed, at least to some extent, that if Zovaal told them, they would probably all have seen it the same way. But what could it be? What could possibly be so evil, so scary, that a being of Zuvaal's power is like, nope, not dealing with that shit. There's no way we're dealing with that crap. It has to be something huge, right? It has to be something much bigger than what we're used to. Because I don't buy that it's just Void Lords. I'm sorry. I don't buy that it's just the Void. The issue with that is, if it is just the Void, we've shown that we can kill old gods. We've shown that we can fight the old gods. So you don't need to dominate the entirety of the universe in order to stop the old gods. You just need a bunch of mortals that's really motivated to get some gear, and they'll take them down. So it has to be something that is even bigger than that. Something that's even scarier than that.
Yeah, to this extent, I think I had sort of a follow-up thinking.
Okay.
That something like there is a necessary force that is inevitable. Like the Legion.
It's possible that he saw some kind of invading force. Now you have to
This is
understand.
still far away again, but we remember.
Well, here's where things get really interesting, Digit and everyone in chat.
Every time they came back. Oh, sorry.
No. I just want to say, here's where things get really interesting. Zovaal spends his time as the Arbiter. Remember what the Arbiter does. The Arbiter looks at the lives of every single being that has ever lived. What if Zovaal sees one day he's standing there, chilling, watching everyone's lives flash before his eyes, making decisions and sending them to their afterlives. And then suddenly he sees this flood of souls that arrive in the Arbiter's room. Seeing their lives, their last final moments, it is so graphic, so incredibly evil, because he sees an entire planet being purged almost overnight. Almost in an instant, he sees a planet being purged. Now, there is a chance that this could be the Void, and there is a chance that I could know exactly what that moment was. When the Void Lord consumed the Ethereals. Can you imagine the incredible pain and anguish Zovaal would have witnessed in that moment? All of those millions upon millions of ethereal souls flooding the ones who were unlucky enough that didn't get into the barriers. Can you imagine what Zovaal saw that day? He saw a force that was literally unstoppable. There is nothing they can do. Because how do you fight something that literally consume you? So if you stood against a Void Lord, it would consume you. It's not like you can throw a couple of punches. By the time your fist reaches the Void Lord, it's already consumed. It just sucks it dry. That could very easily be that moment, because it is a very obscure moment in World of Warcraft, the whole ethereal death of the Ethereals, or their homeworld at least. So it's entirely possible that that is what turned Zovaal. That is what scared the living shit out of Zovaal, was when he saw the final moments of those Ethereals and realized there is nothing they can do to stop this. He was like, all right, fuck. We have to unite the entire universe. No one should have the ability to step out of line. Because he understands, right? The Void Lords don't just come into the Great Beyond. They have to be invited in. And they're usually invited in due to our hubris. Due to bullshit that we do that we're not supposed to do. And it could be that that was the moment that Zovaal realized everything has to change. That's just me spitballing, though. I'm not entirely sure, of course. Right? Looney, how you doing? Thanks for the first time chat, by the way. Really appreciate that.
The thing what I was, I guess, meant to... Oh, sorry.
No. Go for it.
Things, I guess, was actually meaning, had a plan for the thing what he saw himself, when he destroyed the planet of Full Void. I think he made this decision.
I mean, it is
possible. They need a new force.
Yeah, it is possible. That's probably why he decided to get the demons.
So he went to the Fel.
Yeah. He chose the Fel.
Yeah.
And Zovaal chose Dave.
I don't know, because I don't know if there was a war. If there already was a war between the Void and the Legion. But I feel like the Legion is the really only force might be able to withstand the Void psychic or something like this.
Technically speaking,
about it.
Yeah, technically speaking, the Legion should be the only one that could sustain it or could withstand it, because the Legion is very similar to the Tyranids, so to speak, in Warhammer. I think they've always been at war, because none of the other cosmological forces like the Legion.
Legion is a force that's needed.
Sorry, yeah?
So I have to delay here, so it's a bit strange.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Well, sorry, what I meant, for Legion, I think is a necessary force in that matter. So.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they would use them as a weapon. I agree with you there. I agree with you that Sargeras saw them probably as the only weapon capable of taking down the Void Lords. So yeah, I can absolutely agree with that. Digit?
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions, Digit, or is that it?
Well, I can't yet see to be 100%, but I feel like when I was on the Earth beta myself,
Uh-huh.
I saw this shining red star shining a bit bigger than if I remember.
Yeah, the problem is that we don't know of any patches so far. Considering all of the data mining that people do, someone would have found a patch file that makes the star appear bigger. I think that star in the heaven is gonna come either at the end of this expansion or at the end of next expansion. I do think the star is going to feature in this expansion though, but it's only going to become very relevant either at the end of this one or the beginning of next one.
And I saw exactly the same picture, the same amount, same red shining star.
Yeah.
The planet behind it or in front. A moon.
I'm not entirely sure. All I know about that star is that if it disappears, we're fucked. So, Looney, to answer your question as well, yes. If the star disappears, it's GG. It's really bad news for everyone. That star should not go anywhere. Now,
I'm not saying disappearing. I mean, like getting bigger.
no, I know you're saying it's getting bigger. I'm answering someone in chat. The question you guys have to ask yourselves, though, is why is that bad news if it disappears? What I think is if it disappears, it means that the Titans are dead.
Let me see.
Because the star belongs to the Titans. It's where the Pantheon is. So it might be that if that disappears, it means that the Pantheon has fallen. And that's why it's really bad news. Because the protectors of the realm is gone. Or whatever the case may be. Anyways, did you have anything else that you wanted to add?
Can I upload you a picture on Discord?
Yeah, sure you can. Just tell me, are you DMing me or are you just uploading it in one of the channels?
Okay, I'm gonna post on the media, law media, just then.
All right, I'm there. It's lore media, right? Under World of Warcraft.
I've done, yeah.
All right, so this is the picture. You see, the thing is, it looks, as far as I'm concerned, it looks the same. Does anyone have any pictures of this before the new patch? The white lady and the red star is nothing, Giant Rat Guy. That's not a thing that exists. It's the white lady and the blue child, you bastard. The fuck are you talking about? No, I think the moon is just there.
But if you look closely, it looks like a 5.
Wait, that's a good question. Why is the moon there? This is in daytime, no? Or is this early morning? Could be early morning, right? Digit?
Yeah?
When was this picture taken? 5:19.
Is the time standing?
I'm trying to look. It looks like it's 20 minutes past 5.
Afternoon.
Is it in the afternoon? So why the fuck is the moon there? Is the moon always there?
I never saw that before that. That's why I'm asking, like...
Oh no, there's other pictures of it as well.
Oh.
Of it with a moon there, but hold up. This is Reddit. When was this posted? Give me a moment. Let me just see. I don't know when this was posted. I don't know if it's Argeris. We know that the star remained once the Pantheon pulled back. For some reason, Reddit is not wanting to fucking load here. If you look at the size of it, it looks exactly the same, right? In terms of size, there's no difference. It's still the exact same size. So that's not something I would really
Can you see the pattern, the lines coming from the star?
Yeah, but there's other pictures here with the same kind of lines. Like if you look at that picture, it also has those lines. C#, how you doing, bro? Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate that. That picture there also has the lines coming out of the star.
Like the 5-star pentagram, no?
Yeah, but I don't think... I don't know how relevant that would be. Let me just see. This was 4 years ago. Okay, no. The moon being in front of it is natural, seemingly. There are places where you can take the picture and the moon is in front of the star. You can see this picture is 4 years ago. Digit. This is a 4-year-old picture.
Okay, good to know. Okay.
Yeah, so sadly, we can't get excited about that yet, but let's fucking keep hoping that there is eventually something that happens to that fucking star that we can get excited by. Because I'm definitely looking forward to that star being something. I don't know what, but hopefully soon. Anyway, Digit, is that all your questions, or did you have anything else for us?
I have some more, but they will be extending those, so I'm gonna leave for next time or so.
All right, yeah. Once you have your PC back, that you don't have all this lag, that should be great. I think the lag is fucking
headphones,
making it difficult for you to actually chat. All right. Anyways.
Yeah, okay.
Digit, I really appreciate you.
Oh, nice to have a chit-chat with you again.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, brother. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourself, bro.